You have to know the game that you're playing if you're going to have a chance to win. This is Brian Cain with the Mental Performance Daily Podcast, and today we're talking about going on a mission. Now, depending on who you talk to or what organization you're working with, how they use the term mission and vision could be completely opposite. For our purposes here in Mental Performance Daily, and as you're working to create your MVP process for 2023 quarter one, which again, the MVP process is the number one exercise that I do with all of my clients to help them get the focus and the intention that they need to kick off the year and dominate the day. You're going to want to get clarity on your mission. Your mission is what you want people to say about you at the end of 2023. And in a book that completely changed my life, Heads Up Baseball by Dr. Ken Ravizza and Tom Hansen, in chapter 2, they talk about going on a mission. And they say that what a mission does is a mission helps you to minimize stress. It provides direction. It creates intensity. It provides meaning, and it gives you discipline. Now, how we're going to go about creating a mission statement for yourself, and don't get overwhelmed here that you have to have a personal mission statement, because you're probably just not aware of it. And if you're going to land at the target that you want to hit, like we talked about in our Saturday story, you have to first know what that target is. So your mission, think about it as a gravestone inscription, or think about it as a speech given at your banquet. Back in the 2003-04 school year, I was a high school health and phys ed teacher at Champlain Valley Union High School in Vermont. I taught freshman health. And one of the most impactful exercises we did in that entire year, was I had them write their graduation speech. And I had these freshmen in high school vision cast 4 years forward. And I said, at the end of your high school career, obviously you're at graduation, your family, your friends, your teachers, your teammates, everyone who's been a part of your 4 years here at CVU, they're there. And what do you want them to say about you over the course of your career, your life over the last 4 years as a high school student? What would you want them to say about you as a friend, as a teammate, as a student, as someone who is part of their community? Now, you could also do this if you're a college athlete, let's say, or you're a coach. At the end of the 2023 school year, the end of the 2023 season, let's say if you're a spring athlete listening to this, what do you want your coaches, your teammates, your family, the friends, your fans to say about you at the end of this year? I want you to write that down. And when you write that down on your MVP process in the box that says your mission, once you write it down, you can type it out paragraph-wise. It doesn't matter how long. Then work to continue to condense and eliminate words until that mission becomes more clear for you. And the less words, the better. My mission statement is to educate, empower, and energize other people to be their best through living and teaching the 10 pillars of mental performance mastery. It's why if I'm asking you to create an MVP process for 2023, I'm first going to create that MVP process for myself. And then I'm going to be totally transparent and share with you my MVP process, which you can get in the show notes below. Because if it's good enough for you to do, it's going to be good enough for me to do. And I'm not going to ask you to do anything that I don't do myself. It's one of my favorite experiences I've had since the pandemic was watching The Last Dance, where Michael Jordan is on camera, right? And it's a part where he gets emotional and he says break, and he has to leave the set because he's saying he was demanding of his teammates. And he drove his teammates, and he would do things to motivate his teammates, but he would never ask them to do something he wasn't willing to do himself. Now, I'm not comparing myself to Michael Jordan, but I do believe that I'm never going to ask a client of mine to do something that I don't do myself, because I believe you have to lead from the front. You have to show people the way. You also have to lead from the back and be able to support people along the way. And that's why we're taking 2 weeks here to kick off 2023 in Mental Performance Daily to help you create the MVP process. Because this isn't just about being thought-provoking, as my friend and mentor, Dr. Rob Gilbert, creator of Success Hotline, says. He says, Success Hotline, Mental Performance Daily, they shouldn't be thought-provoking. They should be action-provoking. And the only way you're going to take action to make yourself the best version of you and get the goals accomplished that you want for 2023 is to start with intention. And to start putting words on paper where you can see it every day, that this is your one word, these are your core principles, this is how you want to be remembered. Otherwise, just keep going through the motions. Otherwise, just keep showing up every day. And if you think that showing up every day is how you're going to win, you're mistaken. You see, you have to show up every day with intention. You have to show up every day with focus. You have to show up every day with purpose. You have to show up every day with a relentless commitment to getting it done regardless of what it takes, because it takes what it takes. Thank you, Trevor Moawad. So what it takes for you, if you haven't yet, is downloading the MVP process and putting words to paper, sharing it with an accountability partner, and getting clarity so you can dominate the day in 2023 or just wait to get dominated. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for checking out Mental Performance Daily with Brian Cain, an Ironclad original. If you like the show, be sure to leave us a rating, review, and comment. We'll see you tomorrow.